Hello there, I'm Eunice. Have you ever pondered about the little things that made me who I am today? Back then, I was a small and tiny toddler, because I barely ate or slept much. To get me to eat or sleep, my parents have to play the Jungle Book movie. Without the movie, I would not eat my porridge. In the early 90s, we only have our movies in the form of a VHS tape recorder. So imagine the countless times that tape has to be rewound just to get me to eat and sleep. I'd wake up in the middle of the night just to watch the movie till it ends before I willingly submit myself to sleep. Intense, huh? I only succeeded to grow out of the Jungle Book when I was 4 because I had the kids' song series to obsess over. According to my mom, I only slept for 4 hours daily. Getting me to fall asleep was the hardest part. Thankfully, my parents found out that I fall asleep easily when the car is in motion. So, every night, my dad would drive me in the car till I fall asleep in my mom's arms. But that doesn't cut it. My body has to be in motion when I sleep. So, I slept in this, an electric baby hammock. I grew up enjoying to be constantly moving in action. I'm the girl who grew up playing with Hot Wheels instead of Barbie dolls. I'm also the little girl who grew up with a lot of soft toys. Teddy bears were my favorite. They still are. The little bear in the middle, I named it Yuck Yuck, which translates to dirty in my own baby language. That's because I always put Yuck Yuck's head in my mouth. Needless to say, I can't go to sleep without grasping Yuck Yuck in my tiny hands. Despite my anorexic and insomnia traits, I was well loved by everyone. Look, I crack silly jokes to make my grandparents laugh. I'm hilarious. But we all have our weaknesses. I can't swim. I can't swim to save my life. Now don't let the picture fool you. I'm not swimming in this picture, am I? I'm just merely holding my breath underwater long enough for my dad to snap this photo. I'm a genius. I also suffer from high altitude sickness. This picture was taken before I almost blacked out from the lack of oxygen during my trip to Yunnan. I was 4,506 meters above sea level on the peak of the Yulong Snow Mountain. Enough of the depressing details. Let's talk about my favorite month. I love December, because that's when I feel like the whole world is celebrating my birthday with me. But the truth is, they're just preparing to celebrate Christmas. This is me on my 4th birthday. Don't I look adorable? And this is me cradling my little brother, who was a newborn baby just a month back before I turned 4. Little did I realize the impact I had on this little guy. He mimics my every single move. I feel so loved. We're basically the little rascals in our family tree. I still remember this. On our very first flight of our lives to Hong Kong, we got reprimanded by an air stewardess. Apparently, we can't lock ourselves in an aircraft restroom for a long period of time, because other passengers need to use it too. We were just so fascinated by the toilet bowl that could suck out anything we dump inside, without the presence of water. Fancy that! Honestly, we didn't really care about what we did or what we saw in Hong Kong. The most interesting part of the trip was the aircraft toilet bowl. No doubts on that. Yeah, I'm a little weird kiddo. I still am, I guess. But it's all about these little things in life which shapes us into who we are today.